I am here to discuss the so-called flying saucers.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man's.
Did the CIA write Wind of Change by the Scorpions?
As humans busied themselves about the various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied.
Dr. Loeb, what percentage chance do you give it that you have indeed uncovered extraterrestrial or non-human technology?
With infinite complacence, people went about their affairs, yet across an immense ethereal gulf, intellects vast and unsympathetic drew their plans against us.
All of a sudden, a stick out of nowhere landed right in front of us, and there was no tree, nothing overhead. Something threw it at us.
Yeah.
All Things Unexplained.
So some of that, I think, sir, we'll save for closed session.
Somewhere in the vast and infinite blackness of space, there exists a tiny, fragile world, a mere speck of dust suspended in a sunbeam. And that speck is us.
Welcome back, Unexplained Ones, to All Things Unexplained. I'm Dr. Mounce, also known as Contestant 718 on Beast Games, which you can watch now on Amazon Prime. This episode, we're diving into one of the most profound ideas ever captured in a single photograph, the pale blue dot. What does it mean for us? What does it say about our existence, our future, and our place in the universe?
February 14th, 1990.
NASA's Voyager 1, nearly 4 billion miles from Earth, turns its camera back towards home for one final snapshot. The result? A tiny blue dot, barely visible against the vastness of space. Carl Sagan reflected on that moment.
Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us.
Sagan's words remind us that every human who has ever lived, every king, scientist, dreamer, villain, and hero existed on that tiny speck. You see, Earth is nothing more than a pixel in the cosmic ocean, a humbling, awe-inspiring reality. So what exactly does this mean for humanity? Why does this image resonate so deeply? Well, for one thing, it shrinks our egos. You see, we fight wars, hoard wealth, and divide ourselves into invisible borders. Yet from space, we are one species on a fragile world. It also reminds us to cherish Earth. It's our only home, you see, a cosmic oasis floating in the vast unknown. It fuels our curiosity. If Earth is just one tiny speck, what else is out there? Could life exist beyond the pale blue dot? Indeed, that's one of the greatest questions of them all. So what about the pale blue dot and our future? Where do we go from here? NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is now finding exoplanets that could be somebody else's pale blue dot. SpaceX, Blue Origin, and NASA's Artemis program are pushing us toward a multi-planetary future. But should we first care for the world we already have? The UAP mystery, UFOs as we know, if intelligent life is visiting us, do they see our world as something special or just another forgettable speck? Carl Sagan had one final plea.
To me, It underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.
Can we rise above our differences? Can we protect our world? Or will we become just another lost civilization, another pale blue dot forgotten in time? So, unexplained ones, as you go about your day, remember every argument, every victory, every heartbreak. It all happens on a tiny blue dot floating in space. Maybe, just maybe, that perspective can make us a little kinder, a little more curious, and a little more united. What do you think about the pale blue dot? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to All Things Unexplained wherever you're at for more mind-expanding content. Join us next time where we'll explore even more All Things Unexplained.
All Things Unexplained.
What's your hot take on Travis Taylor?
I've got an exclusive for you guys if you
Okay.
want it about the
Yes,
Alaska.
we do.
Okay.
Dr. Taylor was revealed to be the chief scientist of the UAP task force with the Pentagon.
So some of that, I think, sir, we'll save for closed session.